it's Rob Kreider with GoRacingTV.com. We're here in Central California for the National Autosport Association California Crown Race. It's a NorCal versus SoCal championship race. Big prize money on the line here at Willow Raceway Park for both the SpecE30 class and the SpecE30 class. California weather doesn't disappoint. We should have some great racing out here in Willow. Walking the paddock here in Willow Raceway Park, there's an ocean of SpecE30s and SpecE30. I'm here with Ryan Flaherty of NASA, and he is the brainchild for the California Crown Series. What was the inspiration for this series?
You know, we've got huge fields of SpecE30 and SpecE30s who want to put a pro-level type of race together here at June in Willow. We've got a NorCal crossover, which has the NorCal guys coming down to race. So we've got big fields, so we want to put together a spectacular race for those two great race classes. Now,
not just a great race, but you guys have some big prizes for these guys this weekend. What do you have?
Yeah, we do. Fortunately, we've been presenting sponsor was secured for SpecE30 by Mothers, and the SpecE30 race is being presented by Midnight Oil, and we're pleased to present $500 cash award to the first place winner, and that's presented by Track HQ. Second place finisher will get a solo data acquisition system by AIM Sports, and third place winner will get $150 towards credit on weekendracer.com.
Now, also, not just the podium, you have a hard charger award, right, this weekend?
Yeah, we do have a hard charger award. We know in fields of 30-plus cars, you know, somebody's going to get from the back to a middle finish or maybe even a front finish. So we're lucky enough to get a carbon fiber crew headset from SRC Communication. And, you know, don't forget, with 19 or more cars, there's over $2,000 in tire contingency from Toyo Tires. You know, they're spec tires on these great cars in this great class. So there's a lot of stuff for these guys to enjoy.
Now, we got some good weather here, big fields. What are your predictions for the race?
I predict some incredibly close combat, if there is. You know, these are two cars that are very evenly matched. SpecE30 has intense racing. SpecE30 has intense racing. Man, I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm excited to see what unfolds.
Okay, we're here with Larry Frazier at the California Crown. He qualified on the outside of the front row in the SpecE30 class, and just a few hundredths away from the pole. And how was your qualifying session, Larry?
I think my qualifying session was pretty good. I just tried to follow the guy in front of me and get a good lap down. That's what's kind of important here.
So in the race, do you have any kind of strategy you're going to look for to get past that guy in the front?
I think try and stay with him as long as I can and try and follow what lines he's doing, and then hopefully at the end of the race have something for him.
Now, understanding is you have a lot of go-kart racing background, and how does that play in a SpecE30?
It helps you with the line and everything, but it doesn't help you with the weight of the car, so I'll have the line down, but not the weight transfer.
All right. Larry Frazier outside the front row here at the SpecE30 California Crown. All right, we're here with Charlie Hayes. He's the pole sitter from the SpecE30 class, and not only does he have the pole in this class, he's got the only drop-top SpecE30 in the field. So, Charlie, do you think a little lower center mass made it helped you a little bit?
It definitely helped. Now we're just going to go and trick everybody thinking that it's the car to have, but really it's not that much better. We have 3 cars actually with TFP, and they're no different, but it just gets everyone, their mind all messed up. So
you think next race everyone's going to have the chainsaw out and start dropping the tops off these things?
Actually, we built this car last year before Nationals at Mid-Ohio, and they made them illegal due to the fact that they just look so different. So no one else is going to be building one.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations on the pole, and you have any kind of strategy for the race?
Just, you know, a couple other NorCal guys up front just agreed to kind of check out and race at the end, you know, conserve tires because it's going to be relatively long for, well, not that long, but, you know, just don't want to wear out the tires. This track eats them up, so.
State your desires.
Speed, adrenaline, competition.
Calculating. Result in 3, 2, 1. The National Autosport Association. Start here.
I just heard the 5-minute whistle blow, and that means the SpecE30 guys are gridded up here for the California Crown for a great 45-minute sprint race. Here we go. Standing start for the E30s. Larry Frazier in the orange E30 gets the jump on pole sitter Charlie Hayes, and so does Brad McClure in the #1 Team BTM Motorworks E30. Guess Charlie was enjoying the view too much from his black convertible to see the green flag. 35 cars in this field all trying to fit in turn 1 at the same time. These guys are running real hard through the S's here. Lots of traffic in spec classes. Difficult to make a pass when everyone has the same horsepower. Riding in the second place position, Brad McClure. He has Larry Frazier in his sights as they head into the tight Star Mazda turn. We're on board with Billing as he gets passed by Paul Blickman as they head into the Phil Hill corner. The cars are really moving as they come out of Riverside. You can see the suspension of these cars totally maxed out as these drivers go for it here at the California Crown. This is bus stop, probably one of the trickiest corners of Buttonwillow Raceway Park, especially in the counterclockwise position. A lot of drivers will try to bounce the inside apex. The large field is being pretty well behaved here. They're lined up nice and nobody's trying anything too bold in those first few laps as they let their Toyo tires heat up. Riding with Frank Reed, looked like he's going to get a good run out of the bus stop corner and try to put the move on the North Bavarian car. He does get the good run, and he makes it stick. Going to the S's here, you will see drivers actually drive over the bumps and try to increase the radius of the corners. Coming out of Star Mazda, the car 4 wheels off, picking up some dust. A few positions lost there, and a car wash now is desperately needed. Riding in second place, Brad McClure. He's still on the chase to catch Larry Frazier, but look at his wing mirror. You can see the black nose of Charlie Hayes, number 69 BMW, hunting McClure's black bumper. Through the bus stop, it is Frazier, McClure, and Hayes, bumper to bumper. This is some close racing. Frank Reed's heading into Cotton Corners, a set of relatively tight switchbacks. And whoa, he jumps the inside berm, really gains on the cars in front of him. He carries enough momentum to pass the 21 car here of Matthew Thyman. And he gets it done. Larry Frazier in the orange number 12 E30 of Team A1 Autoworks stretches out a nice little lead here as he heads through the S's. These cars are carrying a lot of speed through the S's in the Star Mazda turn, and we see the number 22 car Billing look to make an inside move on the inside of, oh, we have contact. Billing takes out the number 114 car Paul Blickman, unlucky for Blickman. On the replay, we can see Billing come in and tap the left rear quarter panel of Blickman. That is going to go down as Billings' fault. Another angle here for replay, you can see the contact is prior to the front fender Billings passing the driver's door of Blickman's car. And oh, look out! Another car hits Billing, another love tap. He needs a new front and rear bumper now after that mishap. On board with Dan Riley in the off-ramp corner. We see some traffic and a couple of E30s makers make contact. Let's start off with a clean race, starting to see some carnage. Looked like the 99 car Mitchell Pepper making contact. And now Riley's out of shape. Looks like Pepper got some of him too going into Sunrise. Riley is sticking with the draft down the straight, looking tight behind Pepper, hoping for a repass. You can see Riley's in-car lap timer just clicked off a 2-minute 20-second lap time. It's about 5 seconds slower than the fastest lap of the race. Oh, and back to the front of the pack. In second place, Brad McClure is just passed by the black rock drop-top BMW Charlie Hayes, who moves up from third to second. He got that done coming out of Star Mazda as the top three headed to Phil Hill. You can see there that Larry Frazier still has a little lead, but he's still within striking distance. As they head through Riverside, you can see McClure wants that position back. When the two are at bus stop here, you can see that McClure has closed the gap on Hayes. He's coming for him. On board Larry Moore as he heads into Phil Hill. And whoa, the 05 car of Larry Allender loses it on the exit of Phil Hill, and luckily went to the inside, away from the racing line and away from the front of Moore's car. That was a close one. On board, Brad McClure hunting Charlie Hayes. He wants that position back badly. Look how close Hayes is to our California Crown leader, Larry Frazier. This is some very close racing, and any one of these three could win the SpecE30 race, sponsored by Midnight Oil. 1, 2, 3, close racing. On board, Larry Moore, who lucked out earlier with a close call on Phil Hill. Looks like he may luck out again here, as the 9 car of Team Gone Racing goes 4 off at Sunset, and Larry gets the pass done cleanly. Very close wheel-to-wheel action in this 35-card field. A little bump draft there, I think, from the 9 car. Back to our leaders. They are pushing hard. Hayes bounces through the bus stop, putting pressure on Larry Frazier. Hayes goes off-road. Oh! He's looking. And he gets it done before Cotton Corners. Charlie Hayes is our new leader. And McClure capitalizes as well. He is now in second. On the replay here, we can say Larry takes a wide line, and both Hayes and McClure sneak inside. Nice passes. Here we see the top 3 heading into Phil Hill. Larry Frazier has to be thinking, what just happened at Cotton Corners? I had this thing. On board with Larry Moore as he heads down the straight, looking to move up another position on the 444 car of Team Clow Construction. And Moore does get it done before sunset. There's the back camera angle. Nice clean pass, no contact. And things are getting a little more aggressive at the front of the pack. McClure takes a look at the inside of Hayes, doesn't get it done, which sets up Larry Frazier. Can Larry get it done? And he does. He gets it done in the off-ramp. Moves up to second position. What a pass. What a pass. And check out that drift from McClure at button hook. Oh, we have a massive off at Riverside. Massive. Check out that dust storm. Here come the leaders down the front straight. Larry Frazier's going to try the inside pass going into Sunset. Can he do it? And it looks like he's got it. And he does it for the lead. Looks like Charlie maybe puts a wheel off. Let's see the replay. Here comes Larry looking to the inside at Sunset. He gets it done. Nice. And oh, Charlie doesn't just put 1 off. He goes all 4 off. And now McClure's looking to move up 2 before the S's, and he gets it done. There it is. And here's your new order. Larry Frazier, Brad McClure, and Charlie Hayes. Oh, and now McClure puts a wheel off at the exit of Phil Hill. Now it looks like our leaders are catching up to some lap traffic in Cotton Corners. This will complicate matters. And it does. Charlie Hayes gets by Brad McClure to pick up second position. So now it's Larry Frazier first, Charlie Hayes second, and Brad McClure third. Look at Charlie go. He's really pushing that SpecE30. Final lap. Leaders are spread out a little bit. Can they hold on? Will the Toyo tires make it 1 more lap? And they do. Here's the checkered flag. Charlie Hayes drops wheel at Sunrise for 1 more desperate attempt to reel Larry Frazier, but can't do it. Larry Frazier wins the SpecE30 California Crown Race here at Willow Raceway Park. Nice work, Larry Frazier, man. You won SpecE30. Very impressive. Let me give you a second here to get this stuff off, but that was a heck of a drive. You got the jump at the start, very impressive. Then hard-fought race. The convertible came after you, got you.
Yeah.
A couple wheels off, and then you never gave it up, and you kept going. Tell us how it went out there.
Pretty much just how you said. I got the shot on the start and tried to just focus on going front, focus on what my driving instructor says, and about halfway through kind of lost focus a little bit. I think that's when they went by. Kind of followed their line for a little while, figured out what they were doing better than me, and then just got a run on them coming onto the straightaway and just took the pass back.
So when you went from first to third, how was it doing to your mindset? How are you feeling at that point?
I said third place isn't bad down here, so that's not too bad, but still try and fight forward and try and get going.
Right, well, $500. Nicely done. California Crown winner.
Thanks.
Here at Button Willow. Okay, here we are. Second place, Charlie Hayes, SpecE30, the California Crown. What happened to start, man? Looks like we missed a gear.
Yeah, it's a little bit different box than the Miata that I'm also running today, but had a little bit of trouble finding second gear. It was all right. It was good fun getting back up to the front. I thought I was comfortable, and what's his name? Larry. Sorry, mixing everybody's name up. Larry went too wide into turn one, and he just held me there, and it's too weird of a spot to suck up behind him, and then I went up and out in the dirt and just stayed in the gas, and then Brad got by also, so I went from first to third and made it back up to second, but it was good fun for sure.
Now, you definitely lost at the beginning, but you made it back, and you were in the lead for a while, so it was a hell of a battle. Yeah. And then what happened when they got it back from you?
I just had to, pace myself. I knew where I was faster than them, so I just tried to use that to my advantage, but it was faster in spots. It's hard to pass, so I had to go in the dirt a couple times to pass Brad, and that was fun, so it'll be a good video for that.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, second place, you get a Daggett Acquisitions from AIM Sports. Congratulations.
Sweet. Thank you.
Okay, we're here with third place finisher in the E30, the California Crown, Brad McClure. He picks up $150 from weekendracer.com. Congratulations.
Excellent.
And quite a mix-up this race. How was it out there?
It was a challenge. It really was. We were all running fast and strong, and everybody would kind of give up a little bit, and a couple would get by. But overall, it was really good racing. A lot of fun.
It looked like some close racing there. We saw a couple times wheels were getting off, dust was flying. What's happening out there?
Yeah, everybody was pushing 10-10s out there. Everybody's dropping a wheel. We were doing a little bump drafting. We were doing all we could to get by everybody, but I ended up in third. I'm pretty happy with that.
Now, at one point in the race, I saw you kind of hanging back and watched these guys battle a little bit. And was your mind thinking, hey, these guys are going to crash each other out and it's all mine?
That was going through my mind. It's like, because, both those guys drive hard. I thought they might just tap and tangle, and I might be able to just zing right by.
Right on. Well, hey, third place is fantastic. The 35-car field, outstanding. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, we're here at the California Crown for the SpecE30. They had a very special hard charger award from Samson Racing Communications. And the winner of this was Rieger here. He got himself a set of carbon fiber headphones for going from 17th place to 10th place, 7 positions. How was that out there?
Slippery, difficult. This is a real tough track, a tough bunch of guys to race with.
Now, in the spec class, it's not easy to pass because you have very similar horsepower. So how were you able to make it happen? You got 7 passes in, obviously.
Tell you the truth, usually it's other guys making mistakes and going a little bit too hard and going out into the dirt. Kind of helps out a lot when they do that.
We certainly saw a lot of dirt in that race, and obviously you capitalized on that. And what did you do to stay out of the dirt?
I drove real smooth, took my time going into the turns, didn't overpush it, and just waited for my time.
All right, well, congratulations. Good run.
Thank you.
The sun is setting and the band is playing here at Button Willow Raceway Park, and that wraps up the first ever California Crown with the National Autosport Association. We have 2 winners, one in SpecE30 and one in Spec Miata, who will get it next year here at Button Willow.
I shot the shot, but I did not shoot the deputy. I shot the shot, but I did not shoot the deputy. All around my hometown, trying to track me down. What to bring me in guilty for the killing of a deputy, for the life of a deputy.